Hi, everyone. Good evening. And how is everyone doing? Happy New Week. I hope you are all well and that you're doing great and that everything is going as planned. If this is the first time that we are meeting, I am Leila. I'm passionate about health awareness and helping home-based business owners and home-based business owners take their business to the online platform. And I hope that every time you come here, you get tons of motivation, inspiration, and tips for you to go out, grow yourself, and grow your business as well. Today, we're going to be talking about an effective way to actually get or an effective guide to generating new leads. New leads basically means that you're getting new customers into your business, or you're getting new eyeballs, or people that might be saying that, you know what, this is something that they're interested in doing, and this is something that they might be that they might have a special feeling that they would want to that they want to have a look at your business. So let's get into this simple process to actually start creating your lead generation and get to the next level. So the first thing is that most people or most companies that definitely want to create generate new leads, they have this they research their target customer base, and they really focus on finding out what are their pain points. What are those things that make your customers tick, or what are the things? And the one way I actually like to do this is that if you have a service and if you have a product, you will definitely sit down and make a list of all the benefits that your product and your service actually has. And then you will go back and start looking at the way you could ask questions regarding that specific, like point number one, for example, it increases immune system. And then you can just ask, how does it increase? Why is it important? What does it do? Because those are going to give you questions, and those questions are probably the questions that your target audience is already asking, and you want to be able to, when you actually provide value to them and when you actually interact with them, you interact from that point of view that you're really solving a problem and that you're really interested in what they're asking and what they're going through. So if you are able to provide a solution to a specific problem that people have been having issues with, or they've been asking questions about, then this is definitely your time. Sit down, write those 10 benefits, 5 benefits, create questions around it, because those are probably the frequently asked questions when it comes to your product or to that specific problem, and really dig deep on what are the pain points for your customer based audience and how can you actually help them. And most of the times, I always say that the solution will come as the form of your service or your product. Hi Google. Yes, it has been it's been a bit of time, but thank you so much for tuning in. I'm grateful for seeing you there. The second thing that great companies do in order to create more to generate new leads or to get new customers is that they actually plan their content in advance. And I have to tell you guys that every month that I actually put my content on a piece of paper and I know exactly what I'm going to be talking for the whole month, things go much smoother and things just, they fall into place. So to say that success is actually not something that happens like this, it's something that you plan. That's exactly what what we need to do with our companies, with our brands, with our services, with our products as well. We need to be able to prepare ourselves before time. So when it comes to social media, you'll definitely would want to prepare your content. I usually take Sunday as my day off, putting all the content that's going to be out there for the week, deciding what type of topics we're going to be talking about in advance, because it just makes it easier and it just flows nicely. And when it comes to delivering the product, it's really much more easier to do it than now trying to find out what am I going to be talking about right now. It doesn't always happen like that, that everything is organized. But when it does happen like that, it really does decrease a lot of work and a lot of thinking and I can use the time to do other things. But the second thing, great companies that get new lead generation or get new customers, they also prepare their content before time and they plan exactly what they're going to be doing. The third thing that most people actually do, great companies, is that they also find an offer, or let me just say that every time people actually connect with them, they will find an offer that's going to give them something. So, we always say that when you're actually on social media, you need to try and make some of your posts with call to actions so people can actually interact with you. So if you go back to some of my posts, you will see that there's a call to action to get a guide, to register for a webinar, to get something free. So finding out how is the best way to actually do your call to actions, it's really important, and it's nice because people, when they come to interact with you, you always have to think about, how am I going to start creating this relationship if there isn't anything that follows? So we want to make sure that we build lists, and that's actually point number 4, is that great companies that create new lead generation or have new customers, they have a follow-up system. So after you've had this call to action and people have decided to be part of your list, get that guide that you've actually promised them, they really want to, or you really want to grab them and continue interacting with them. So a way to interact with them in the time of social media will probably be through having automated emails that go once that person actually signs up to get more information from you. So why is it important? It's because no one actually decides to get married on their first date, I hope, but they actually get to build this relationship, get to know that person, and then they decide, you know what, this is my person and I'm going to be married with them. So it's the same idea with when we getting to meet new customers, when you're getting to create a relationship, is that they might see you for the first time. They might like what you have, but not so sure if you're really the person that they could exchange value for their money. But once you actually have this process of of emails or follow-up systems, using emails or SMSs, whatever it is, you will see that you're actually going to be able to build a better relationship, and that is going to result in really great customers. So being able to have a follow-up system for your business, it's extremely important. Number 5 is that great business, great companies, great personal brands, they know that they need to reassess what they already have. So this is, we get, and I remember when I really started in the beginning, I used to just count how many people signed up. Completely forgot, like my aim was that 10 people needed to sign up. But then as the time passed by, I got to understand the whole idea of good leads, or those leads that become customers and become sales, and those leads that might become a sale later on. So this is one thing that we also have to understand. And this is why step number 1, which is understanding your target audience and finding out who they are and what are their pain points and how you can serve them, is so important. It's because it's going to really differentiate those leads that are just increasing your numbers, but they're not really doing much for you, from those leads that they're going to see your product, they're going to see your service once, and they were like, this is exactly what I needed. I did not have to think 3 times, but this is exactly what I need. So when you are a business owner and doing it yourself or having someone doing it for you, you really want to look at those leads that have become customers. What are the characteristics of those people? Because you want to have more of them in your customer base. So you want to understand who they are, what are their characteristics, what age group are they, and you want to really focus and start interacting more with them and finding out more about them so that you can have a better increase in your revenue and increase in return of your investment. So it's really, really important for you to take some time monthly, every 2 weeks, to look at your systems if you have any and see, okay, who really became a customer and what are the characteristics of this customer, and how can I actually interact with them, and how can I have more of people that look like them? That is such an important question, and it's such an important reflection for any business owner to be able to go back and see what is working and what is not working, so that you can actually increase you can do 10 times more of those things that are working, and actually reduce the amount of time that you spend doing those things that are not working. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And I'm so grateful for having you here. And I'll definitely see you again on Sunday. But for now, have a beautiful week. And I wish you an amazing, amazing, amazing end of the week, an amazing weekend. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope this has actually served you well. Bye.